Hello, my name is Bycer. 2 years ago, I started the site Game Wisdom, as I saw a missed opportunity in game media and the industry. Most sites are like an echo chamber, just repeating the same news over and over again. I want to provide a critical examination towards the game industry and design, which is an often underdeveloped area of game journalism. While there are some sites out there like Gamasutra, most are news-focused. I had several goals for Game Wisdom. First, to offer a deeper look at the industry and design. Another goal was for educational purposes, to provide quality articles for people interested in how the industry works. Our podcast started out as a rough idea, but quickly grew to be a popular feature on Game Wisdom, both for the guests as well as the listeners. Everyone who's appeared on it has loved our discussions, as we have a lighthearted talk while still asking deep questions about the game industry.
Game design is often thought of as a kind of mystical art or something so easy anybody can do it. But like all other professions, the truth is actually somewhere in between. Game Wisdom breaks down what's important about game design, and this is especially valuable for professional and aspirational designers, but the site also has a lot to offer if you're just an interested fan.
This is Chris Park, founder and lead designer at Arcing Games. I've been a guest on the Game Wisdom podcast at least half a dozen times, and I've always really enjoyed how insightful and how probing their conversations are, and we wind up really getting into the nitty-gritty of the actual design and details at a fundamental level, rather than just steering around with the marketing fluff.
So you should support Game Wisdom for great in-depth interviews with professionals from across the industry, from designers to writers, analysts, composers, and you should support it as conclusive proof that it's possible to work the subject of Dark Souls into any conversation anywhere.
After some thought, I decided to make the site ad-free, as I felt like they were distracting from the tone. But unfortunately, dedicating myself full-time to writing daily pieces, editing and hosting the cast, as well as doing the PR work, has become a full-time job. And I really want to do more with Game Wisdom to provide old and new fans with higher quality content. That's where you and Patreon come in. Patreon is a crowdfunding site similar to Kickstarter, but instead of providing funding for a one-time project or product, it's a way for fans to support content creators with ongoing funding. Or maybe you like what someone is doing and you won't provide them a tip. Each week, I will write 4 pieces on a variety of topics, and on Friday, I will post the podcast, barring any outside interference. If you haven't already, please check out Game Wisdom, even if you decide to donate or not, as I want to become a reputable source of information about the game industry, regarding topics that aren't normally discussed at this level of critical analysis. And if you do decide to donate, all funding will go towards providing me with enough financial stability so that I can focus full-time on Game Wisdom. The goals I have in mind will be able to work much quicker than what I could do on my own. With your money, I will be able to grow Game Wisdom to provide video interviews with developers, a dedicated YouTube channel, and I can start enhancing my analysis with video pieces so that I can better explain the mechanics at work. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy what Game Wisdom is all about.